Hello, my fellow crazy puppets. Welcome to another 2-minute doodles with Toodle Doodles. So yeah, this week it's going to be the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared collection. We've got quite a few to get through. I'm actually doing a very special thing for these uncut videos now, alongside the 7 time-lapsed versions that I'll be doing. I'm going to be doing an extra one as a little bonus, as a thank you for watching this video. So you're actually getting something extra that the TikTok and YouTube Shorts won't get. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you are. And if you're not, I'm more than happy for just being in the background if that's how it works for you. So, first up, day 1. It's going to be, of course, Red Guy. I wasn't sure whether I should start with Red Guy or Yellow Guy or Duck, but seeing as how the shorts kind of played the Red Guy's kind of the more important character, I guess, considering that story, figured maybe it'd be best if I start with him. So, let's get 2 minutes on the clock. Starting now. Oh god, hold on. I'm really not ready for this. At least the thing this week isn't going to be so bad because most of it's fairly simple. It's just a matter of... Oh god, this is going horribly wrong. This should be just a matter of... They're very simplistic designs, so it shouldn't be quite a big deal. But we'll see. How much time we got? Oh, I've already used up a minute. I'm not going to have much time. This is going to be a sloppy one. Sitting in his chair. There's a few hairs that fling about. It looks weird with it all blackened. It just doesn't work like that. Okay, that's not... It's manageable. It's... Before we run out of time. Okay, that's that timer done. Right. Yeah, it's not great, but like I said, it's kind of simple design, so it should meet the measures. Okay. Let me just check something before we move on. Alright. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. I'm just going to sort this out. I forgot that I had that layer. There we go. It's not going to matter much to the actual videos itself, it's just because of the layering. Okay, next up, Yellow Guy. Oh, what a strange little fellow we do have. So, a few of these upcoming ones have actually been requested, so that's going to be interesting. I hope I don't fail on that. The thing was, I could get the main trio, the three of us, but I wasn't sure which ones to go for. What would other people would want to see, and so we'll get to who it was that has helped me out with that. In the meantime, let's get on to drawing my favourite rat eyes, Mr. Yellow. Okay, so once again, 2 minutes on the clock. Starting now. Oh, I've done this again, haven't I? Oh no, his eyes are a bit more closer together. I'm breaking my own rules with this, but it's... his weird blue hair. Let's draw on here. This kind of farmer's outfit, to put it nicely. Well, I guess it's those kind of what are they called? Not overalls, is it? It's normally this kind of outfit that children would be seen wearing. I mean, just look at Stewie from Family Guy. Mustn't forget the D for David, apparently. Scrawny arms. Not quite as long as his dad's yet, but that'll probably take time. Just as a bonus, 1906. Gotta make sure I get that Easter egg in somewhere. No, it's not the watch. Okay, we're done. Yeah, a bit weird, but it's not far off at the very least. I'm kind of happy with these ones actually. That, like, obviously because I'm doing this in 2 minutes, it's not going to be picture perfect, but I'm happy so far. Moving on with Duck. Probably of the three of them, I'm gonna say he's very much the comedic relief and very opinionated and out there. For as much as Yellow Guy says that the other guy that they were gonna get was opinionated. But he very much reminds me of that kind of uptight Tory kind of person, but except maybe not quite as bad. Who knows? Anyway, let's draw Duck. Oh, sorry, just a couple of things going on all at once. Some other stuff on the other screen is doing things. Okay, once again, 2 minutes on the clock, starting. Hold on. Starting now. Well, you have to autosave when I'm in the middle of doing something. His beak is a little weird to me. I don't know why. It just looks like two baguettes, or maybe one baguette, but just put together. This isn't a very accurate drawing of Duck, but again, 2 minutes, I'm brushing this. face for this. This is more like that thing from the fourth short where it's like weirded out with what's going on. At least he's not being eaten alive again. Welcome to my digital world, I guess. I gotta say, I loved the song about getting ready for the funeral. I really love how kind of weirdly meta the show has gotten compared to, well, maybe not compared to the series. Oh shoot! I got too invested. Well, I gotta remember that I can't be invested. I lose sight of things. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so moving on. We've done Duck. We've done the three of us. Now it's on to the other characters. This one, I had to do Roy. How could I not, really? I mean, he's quintessential to the main shorts, and he does come back in the TV show. How could I not draw our dad Roy? Okay, once again, 2 minutes on the timer. I really need to find a way of setting this up properly, so I'm not having to put the drawing pad down and then, oh no, do all this. It's not gonna work. Okay. 2 minutes on the clock. Starting now. Roy's kind of a unique specimen, I guess. Oh yeah, thanks for DHMIS posting. Originally a shit posting Twitter, but I think they've changed their mind on that. Mainly because there's not enough content. Don't hug me, I'm scared, I guess. There's only so much of it you can use. I think there's veins in his eyes, kind of. Like, maybe it's crow's feet in his actual eyes. It's a bit difficult to work this one out. That's free teeth, sorry. I never really knew what to make of Roy in the original series. But I guess that was the point, wasn't it? And of course, I have to draw his really, really, really long arms that just aren't going to be seen in this video so much. I think that was a good place to end it, actually. That was more or less what I was going for. Again, a bit weird. I keep forgetting to get the eyes closer together because that seems to be the way I normally draw, and yet I'm doing the complete opposite. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, now we're moving on to one of my personal favourites, Colin the Computer. I watched that song, that short song recently. That song still slaps. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do one of my favourites, Colin the Computer. DHMIS posting did suggest it, but I knew I was going to do it anyway because I both love that song and it's one of my favourite teachers as well. I especially love him in this new series, which, again, if you've not seen it yet, which I don't know how you could be watching this, but well, I guess the original shorts. But yeah, go if you can go find out the original series edition, because Colin comes back in a big way, and I personally love it. 2 minutes on the clock, starting now. Basically just a big box, really, but even so, I'm still gonna draw him like this. Big square eyes. Computer in mind, everything made out of buttons and wires. Forgive me, you know full well that song slaps. I really love Colin in the new series. Probably one of my favourites is Freelancers Deserve to Die. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I was going to draw the keyboard since that is a part of him too, but yeah, I guess that'll do. Yeah, it's more or less simple designs that are going to help me with this one, really. But yeah, moving on quickly. This is someone else that suggested this, and this is the Briefcase family. Both the main Briefcase, the bigger brother, the younger brother, and the older brother, Unemployed Brendon. Putting Briefcase and Unemployed Brendon was going to be a mouthful, so I just put Briefcase family. Again, this should be a simple design. They're basically boxes. I should be able to do 2 within the 2 minutes required. He says, knowing full well he's going to screw this up, but considering what I've got coming up later, this is probably going to help me. I could not do this with the... I could not do a double with the other one coming up because there's a lot more going on with that character, but I'll get to that when we get to it. In the meantime, let's do our usual and get 2 minutes on the clock. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. I apologise. Okay, I've got to be out of here in the next half an hour as well, so the quicker I get this done, the better. Okay, 2 minutes starting now. Okay, again, it's 2... Oh, stop it! Oh, 2 boxes. 1 bigger. Oh, goddamn. 1 bigger. And the other smaller. That first episode in the new series was fucking hysterical. I'm really messing this up. Yeah, that whole job song was great. I'm not going to divulge into it too much, because I don't want to go into spoilers. But, oh god, how that episode ended was genius, and I've always had that kind of thought stuck in my mind of like, how far can that go? I'm gonna get the glasses right before we move on from that. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if you said that Becky Salone and the crew probably didn't draw them too far off from this. Not because that they're bad at drawing or anything, but just because it's that simplistic of an idea, it probably would have ended up looking similar. Sorry guys, I don't mean to. Oh, I'm rushing now. I'm rushing. Let's just do Pages, seeing as he seems to be the one with lots of... There we go. A little bit upsetting, but again, it's the basic design that's helped me out with that. They don't look like briefcases, they just look like boxes, but I mean, that's kind of what a briefcase is at the end of the day, isn't it? You can tell I'm not happy with this. I apologise. Poor unemployed Brendon. Okay. Who is it I've got left next? So yeah, thanks to TikTok user Izzy's Gonna Commit Arson. I really would not recommend admitting to the crime on TikTok, because there's just going to be all kinds of youngsters that are going to call the police on you. Moving on to our last one of the week ones, Electracey. This is a big spoiler. Well, the character's not a spoiler, it's just one of the teachers again. But yeah, this is in the last episode, so yeah, if you really haven't seen the new show, which I know Americans are going to have a lot of trouble as of late with it not being seen on any of their channels, it does make a lot of sense for Adult Swim to pick it up, but it's... I don't know. Yeah, because I don't see what other channel would want this. It's definitely not going to get picked up by Disney. I don't know how to tell you that. I'm pretty sure it probably won't. Maybe Warner Brothers. Well, I guess that technically makes sense, because Warner Brothers does own Adult Swim, so it probably would pick it up. There's a good chance, but you never know. They're working on it, and they'll be with it. They'll be with it soon with results. Again, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared posting. Thank you again for the request, because I was really not sure which ones to draw. I definitely had... I kind of figured Roy was going to be requested anyway. And I knew I wanted to draw Colin. I just wasn't sure who else I could draw. And again, Warren was already used for Inktober, and I don't want to repeat that, even though technically it was just a cameo piece. The end result was there, at least. 2 minutes on the clock, starting. God, this is going to be starting now. Okay, where do I begin? Kind of similar to Colin in some respects, considering that they're both using, like, oh, this is what technology can do, isn't it great? And then Elon Musk spies out Twitter, and you're just thinking, oh god, no. Yeah, sorry, Daddy Elon, you're kind of an arsehole. I don't know what to tell you. I really think the ending of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a weird one. Well, I mean, I'm sure everyone does. Personally, my favourite of the series, the Channel 4 show, it's a toss-up because I really don't know if I love Jobs or Death more. I definitely loved Colin's bits in the 4th episode, seeing him return. But, we've only got 30 seconds to go, so let's... Not great, but that'll do. I keep losing track of what I'm talking about when I do these drawings. Is it any surprise? Okay, so that was the last one of the week ones. So as mentioned earlier, I'm actually going to do an extra one as a thank you to people that have been watching this Uncut edition. So, as my thanks, since these should be pretty simple designs to get around, I'm going to draw... One second. I'm going to draw both Sketchbook and Tony the Clock. I actually like the idea that the Sketchbook is called Page. That's genius. It's not official though, so it doesn't count, but I did see on the Don't Hug Me wiki that it's the notes fans have called the Sketchbook Page, and that's just genius. And we'll talk about creativity in just a minute when I get 2 of them on the clock. Well, we should be finishing up shortly. Okay, 2 minutes starting now. So the other one's just a sketchbook with a face on it. If I get time, I'll draw the hair. And then of course Tony the Clock. Let's go for 7 since that's 19. And then 06. Yeah, I do love how the first song is called Creativity, and it kind of does elicit other people to be creative about what they think the idea of the show is about. And like, even just the nicknames of characters, since they're never actually given any. I'll just quickly do the hair. God, this looks awful. It's also not what Tony looks like. It's also not what the Sketchbook looks like either. Oh, got that under the wire. Right. Okay, I think we're done. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I'm happy to either get a season 2 of the show or to just have it end there, because quite frankly, at this rate, I I'm just happy that it happened, and it would make sense for it to end there as well. But I'm sure they've got more ideas in the works. There's no question about it. I really hope that the guys of Don't Hug Me continue, because they are artistic strokes of genius, and the work is. I love the idea that also that like they don't give answers to theories that people have. It's just like, well, your interpretation is as correct as everybody else's interpretation, which is great considering that the first ever bit of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared that came out was being creative. So they're not actually pushing down other people's creativity by showing off their own at the same time. It's genius. I love it. I hope more people watch it. I understand it's not for everybody, and quite frankly, it shouldn't be. Which I know sounds pretentious, but it's one of those things where it makes sense, as opposed to the Rick and Morty thing, where it's like, oh well, you need the highest IQ possible to watch our shit. No, you interpret it differently if you want, and that's fine. Okay, anyway, so ramble over. Thank you very much for watching or listening, if indeed you have. I'm trying to remember what we're doing next time. Let me have a look. So this should be out on the Friday around about, I don't know yet, either 9 or 10 o'clock, depending. And I'm just going to look through my documents to see what's coming up next week. Unless it might be subject to change, but next week I've got it down as Animals Week, between the 5th and 11th of November. But we'll see how we go from there. Until then, thank you again. Bye!